All right, what's going on, my people? We're back in it for another one. Not really much to talk about, man. This time of the year anyway, especially for Call of Duty, it gets real dry. I mean, it's a little bit different if you actually have a good game, but Modern Warfare Deuce is Modern Warfare Deuce, and now we're just kind of stuck here with our thumbs up our ass, nothing to do, nothing going on, nothing to talk about with Call of Duty. We should be getting ready for a beta right now, is what we should be doing, but we don't get the beta until about a month, and we get the multiplayer reveal the day before the beta. I don't understand this shit, man. But anyways, we got nothing going on in Call of Duty. We got a map over there for Warzone. It's not even a new map to my understanding. It's like a remake. Like that's the trend, man. That's the wave. Remake of a remake of a remake of a remake. Call of Duty, man. Here you go. Call of Duty Remake Warfare. Bundle Warfare, skill-based matchmaking, EO matchmaking, Warfare. That's your Call of Duty. I mean, if you think about it, we got Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half dropping in November, which is a carbon copy of Modern Warfare Deuce. They're just fixing a lot of the shit, the stupid decisions that Infinity Ward made with Modern Warfare Deuce and Modern Warfare 2019. But Modern Warfare Deuce, basically a carbon copy of Modern Warfare 2019, but they just fucked everything up. You got the name Modern Warfare 3 in there from 2011, all original maps from the OG Modern Warfare 2, and it's really just trying to copy the formula laid out by the original COD 4 Modern Warfare. Call of Duty, man, remake of the remake of the remake of the remake. We got nothing going on out here, man. I don't even give a fuck about Warzone. I don't care about Warzone. For people who enjoy Warzone, I'm happy for you. But ever since that shit has been introduced to Call of Duty, multiplayer has been getting worse and worse year after year. And what else do we got going on in Call of Duty, man? Apparently, I heard something about this today. Apparently, combat pacing is not coming to Modern Warfare Deuce and Half. Probably the best thing that Vanguard did, the best thing that Sledgehammer Games did with Vanguard, one of the very few things they did good with that game, is not coming back to Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half, man. It just don't make any sense. Like, that was actually a positive change. That was a feature that we actually liked in that game. Like, could you picture Wasteland with some combat pacing in there? I think that would work beautifully, man. Like, obviously don't allow it for every single map, because back then they actually made some maps thinking about just 6v6 in mind. So 6v6, I mean, Ground War, you're kind of pushing it, but 6v6 is perfect on some of those OG Modern Warfare 2 maps. But a map like Wasteland would be perfect for some combat pacing, man. But apparently that shit's not bringing back. Why aren't they bringing back the good shit, the good things that Call of Duty has done? They keep taking away the shit that we like, and then they replace it with bullshit, or they replace it with nothing at all. But hearing that news about the combat pacing honestly just kind of got me thinking, man, like, where is XDefiant? I remember I had a few people last time I briefly mentioned this in a video, and I was just talking like, dude, we need to hear something on this game. There was a bunch of people talking about how, it'll be here in August, bro. Trust me. Trust, bro. It's going to be here in August. A couple people told me it would be here in the first week of September, and I mean, we're here. We haven't heard shit. I'm going to take a wild guess and say we'll probably see it near the end of this month. If I had to put an educated guess on it, I would say near the end of September, we'll probably see some XDefiant. At least that's what I'm hoping anyway. As you guys know, I haven't been really on that XDefiant hype train. Like, I hope the game is good. I've said it on record in videos already. Like, the game is missing a little something, but there is potential here. Like my very first XDefiant video, when I tried the closed beta or closed alpha, whatever it was called, I made my first video and I talked about how, they're clearly trying to get the Call of Duty crowd over here, right? Like, the game is very similar in a lot of ways to Call of Duty, but with no kill streaks. Kill streaks is one of the main reasons I stayed in Call of Duty for as many years as I've been here, man. Like, when we got Call of Duties that were kind of blah, like they were just like Call of Duty Ghosts, for example. Like, Call of Duty Ghosts had some god-awful kill streaks in it, but it was one of the things that kept me playing the game. And obviously the silky smooth gunplay and stuff like that. Like, Call of Duty's got a formula there that has, even if we got in a bad game or whatever, has kept me around, knowing that, all right, you know, Treyarch's dropping their next joint, whatever it's going to be, they're going to drop their joint, and Call of Duty is back. You know, so I'm not on this whole hype train for XDefiant, right? Like, I think it has potential. I really want it to succeed. I'm not putting all my eggs into that basket, but it is a game at the end of the day that I think we need. At least for right now anyways, until this deal is finalized. Activision is still running Call of Duty. We need a little something, even though I don't think it's going to hurt Call of Duty. We just need something to keep Call of Duty on its toes a little bit, man. Because Call of Duty right now, see, that's the problem, is Activision knows Call of Duty's got no true competition out here. A Battlefield drops, all right, it's Battlefield. Yeah, I might take a couple of players away from Call of Duty over to a new Battlefield game, but still, at the end of the day, the Battlefield formula is very different than the Call of Duty formula. You're not going to take, like, Battlefield doesn't scare Call of Duty, and neither does XDefiant. XDefiant doesn't scare Call of Duty at the end of the day. Call of Duty knows that it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a juggernaut. As much as we hate what they've been doing with the franchise, they know where they're at with Call of Duty. XDefiant has potential to make a little dent though, and for all of us who are tired of skill-based matchmaking, EO matchmaking, bundles, all these cringy as hell bundles over content, we have a game that's very similar to that Call of Duty formula. It doesn't have the whole package, but it's very similar that we could go play. Like I said, it's a game that I'm not overly hyped for. I've already said it in videos that, you know, I hope I like the game. I'm going to give it its fair shot. I'm going to be more than fair. I'm going to give this game the fairest shot that you can give it, but I still don't think it's going to grab me like Call of Duty did back in the day. But I'm really excited to see if it actually has no skill-based matchmaking. It was hard to tell that in a sweaty as hell beta. You know, everybody in there was sweaty. Everybody took that game seriously who was in that beta, especially early on, right? So it was really hard to tell if the game's got no skill-based matchmaking. Every game I was in kind of felt like a pro tournament like Call of Duty. I'm really excited to try out this input matchmaking. Get me the fuck away from these K&M nerds who are out here with the mobility of God, point and click, zero recoil, and all of that, doing 180 quick scopes and shit, not missing a shot, but out here on the socials on Twitter crying about motherfucking aim assist. Get me away from these bitches, okay? These beta male K&M bitches, get me the fuck away from them. Allow me to turn crossplay off and be able to find a lobby. So we're gonna turn crossplay off. All right, so no skill-based matchmaking, right? We're gonna turn crossplay off with the quickness, and we going controller v controller all day long every day, and that will give me the best possible chance to actually like the game. It's got that formula with the gun, it's got that silky smooth gunplay that Call of Duty has. You know, like, there's other things that I'm worried about with this game. I'm not going to say anything until I get the game in my hands, but the formula is there. I hope they kill it, man. I hope they kill it with XDefiant. We need this game out here. We need it to do good. We need an option. We need something else that people can go play when they're tired of the bullshit with Call of Duty. A lot of these fucking people out here, they try to tell us, like YouTubers like myself, right? They blame us. Oh, you guys are the problem because you keep buying the game. Listen, let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you nerds something real quick. You take every single YouTuber around my size, okay, my channel size. So you take every YouTube channel that covers Call of Duty, okay, so let's say around 10,000 subscribers, right up until 100K, or scratch that, right up until 500,000 subscribers. So every Call of Duty channel from 10K to 500K stops covering Call of Duty. Nothing changes for Call of Duty at all. They still make stupid amounts of money, and actually it's probably even going to get worse. Because now you have significantly less people out here calling them out on their bullshit and trying to hold them accountable for their greedy nonsense. Shit would probably even get worse with Call of Duty, with the bundles, with the matchmaking, all the microtransactions, the whole nine. See, that's what these nerds want at the end of the day, right? They want you to stop being critical of their favorite Widow video games, okay? Whatever video game they love. Like, people, I'm noticing this with Starfield big time, man. People are weird, very weird with video games, man. A lot of us play them for a hobby, right? A lot of us out here, we take video games seriously. Of course, man. We've been playing them for years. You know, we spend a lot of money on them. We spend a lot of money on these consoles and everything else to keep playing them. So yeah, we take them seriously, but there's people out here who like live and die by the video game, man. Like the video game is life to these nerds. So if you're critical of that media, if you're critical of that piece of plastic, dude, they can't handle it. Their butt gets all sore. Their cheeks get all red and shit. The butthole gets all raw. They can't handle it, man. Grown men, sensitive as hell, crying their eyes out because somebody doesn't like the video game that they like, or somebody still likes the video game that they like, but they're critical of whatever faults it has, whatever problems that are in the game, they'll call it out. And these people, they can't handle it, man. So they run around on YouTube videos telling you that you're the problem in the hopes that you stop uploading videos talking about the game, stop calling out the bullshit, stop holding these developers and these publishers, these companies accountable for the nonsense. Just weird nerds, man. Very weird little nerds. Virginized nerds. And they're not virgins by choice. These virgins, there's a lack of options there, okay? That's the reason why they're still a virgin all these years later, crying online about a grown man crying online about another grown man's opinion about a video game. That's why they're here. That's why they do this shit. And we will see this with XDefiant. We've already seen it with XDefiant, and we're going to see it just that much worse when the game drops. Like I said, I think it's a game we need. I hope they kill it with this game. I hope XDefiant is a fantastic FPS that we want to go play. But at the end of the day, it's a game that I don't know if I'm going to like it as much as other games that we already have out here. We're going to have to see, but I'm going to be as fair with it as I possibly can. I'm going to give it every opportunity to thrive over on this side. We're going to have to see what happens, but we're going to need that droppage soon, man. We're all starving. We're all thirsty. We all need a game, man. Mark and the team over there, everybody at Ubisoft, we need this game sooner rather than later. Let's make it happen. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you on that next one.